Sierra Leone is due to hold elections on Wednesday. This will be the country's second democratic transition since a bloody civil war. Sierra Leone has just over 3 million potential voters. Incumbent Ernest Bai Koroma has served his 2 terms and is stepping down. 16 candidates are vying this time around, but 3 of them have emerged the favourites, although experts say it is unlikely a clear winner will emerge in the first round of voting. There have been some concerns over election violence ahead of the vote. Well, CGTN Susan Mwangeli is joining me now from Freetown. Susan, just how prepared is Sierra Leone for this crucial election?
Well, Beatrice, on this end, it's all systems go. The National Electoral Commission earlier on did release a statement saying that they were set for tomorrow. We were also at the headquarters much earlier where we saw a lot of activities. We saw ballot boxes, just ballot paper being dispatched to various parts of the country. And basically, the National Electoral Commission really says that it is ready to ensure that the country gets a credible poll. We also saw a lot of activity with the observer mission coming to just ensure that everything is all set. They did release a statement there commending the National Electoral Commission for the arrangements that it had made this far. In terms of preparedness among the voters, Freetown today was a beehive of activities, as many people going out there to do their last-minute shopping because tomorrow really it is almost like a public holiday. So many just stocking up and very excited about this exercise. Many were saying that they will be waking up very early in the morning to queue and ensure that by the end of tomorrow they will have exercised their duty to, or rather exercise their right to vote for their preferred candidate.
Well, Susan, there were reports of violence in the build-up to these polls. What kind of security measures are being rolled out to secure the voting and the tallying process?
Well, a lot has been done, but let me just take you back to a couple of weeks ago where the government said that they will be banning any movement, any vehicle movement on polling day. And this is one thing that has been a serious point of discussion with the opposition parties accusing the government of using this to sort of like rig election. And we even had the civic society coming out there and saying this was infringing on people's right. Banning movement on election day was really infringing on their rights for free movement, because some of these people had registered to vote at far-flung areas and they will need to be moved from one place to another. But this issue was so heated, it was taken to the court, it was challenged in the court, but today the High Court did rule upholding that police ban. So basically that's one of the measures that the country is taking to ensure that security, there is security during polling day. But also something else, we have seen deployment of police officers in various polling centers, and in one area especially where there's been heightened security is Port Loco, which is a hotspot. You'll remember that a month ago it was the scene of violent clashes between opposition and the ruling party, and it led to the death of one person. So there's been heightened security there. But also at the same time, we've seen a lot of women, you know, like today they held a peaceful march, going to various party headquarters and encouraging, or rather talking to the party officials and telling them to desist from making any inflammatory statement and just generally ensuring peace. And just basically there's a lot of information going out there, an appeal for people to keep calm and not to do anything that will threaten the security, because election really is just a one-day affair, and after the election, Sierra Leone still needs to be one Sierra Leone. So that has been the message that has been going out there. So basically, just to answer your question, really, there is heightened security here as people anticipate those polls tomorrow.
All right, Susan Mwangeli for us there in Freetown.